What's up, Sav Squad? What is up, Sav Squad? We are back with another video. And today, what are we doing today, baby girl?
Today, guys, I'm really excited about today's video.
Me's toos, magoose, baboosh, blah blah bloosh, bada douche douche, me toos.
Wait, you said something bad. Guys, I'm really excited for today's video because we've never done anything like this on our channel. We're letting you guys into our life outside of YouTube.
This has been a highly requested video. A lot of you guys have been asking us to give you a week in our life type video, a little behind the scenes on what we do outside of YouTube, and today we're gonna do that. Well, we actually shot it last week, and today is Sunday, and we're gonna.
It's the last day of the
Today's the last day of the week.
Well, actually, some people think Sunday's the first day of the week.
Well, actually, I think it is.
Okay, yeah, it is. But to me, it feels like the last day. So obviously, we don't do the same thing every single week, but this is just what our week happened to look like last week, and sometimes we do repeat these things, like working out, whatever it is. But yeah, this is just last week.
Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and join the Sav Squad, the dopest squad on the internet. And we're gonna get it cracking.
Let's get it cracking.
Now, like we said, this is everything that we do not YouTube related.
Yes.
Like, this is stuff that literally happens when the camera is off. We did shoot videos on these days, obviously, because you guys wouldn't have saw videos last week. Besides that, we have a life outside of YouTube.
So we didn't put in like, oh, this is what we have for breakfast, this is what we have for lunch.
You guys can go watch those videos in our morning routine. I'll put up a little card right now.
Or what we eat in a day.
Or what we eat in a day. Yeah, you guys can watch those videos. This is like stuff that you guys don't know about.
This is just stuff that we just like do in life.
We're rambling.
Yeah, we are.
So Monday, I had to do some editing. And not editing for a YouTube video, editing for a gig that I had shot, I think like a few days ago. I had to go shoot a yoga class, which was very different for me. This was my first time actually getting back into shooting and editing, like doing the gigs, because YouTube has really kind of just taken over our whole life. So I had a gig, and that day I set aside to edit that video. I set a few hours aside to edit. It's like a little recap type situation, and hopefully when I send it to the person, the client, they like the video. And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It can get really tedious, but that's when I like, you know, raise the price up.
On this particular Monday, we also got a lot of packages. We had 3 packages on Monday. So we got a package from Ollie, from Chewy, and also from Amazon. If you guys have an animal, you know that Chewy and Ollie are both for dogs or cats.
I don't think we've ever gotten that many packages in a day for not
for even ourselves.
For even ourselves. Yeah.
I will say I have an Amazon shopping addiction.
Yeah, she does. There's literally like a package at the door sometimes, and it's one thing for like $2, and I'm just like, why couldn't we just go to CVS and get this?
Okay, hold on. I've gotten better though.
Yeah.
I have chilled out. But anyways, we do kind of get a lot of packages. I feel like, whether it's from a brand.
This next one is actually kind of related to YouTube, but not really. This is the side that you guys don't see. On Monday is usually when like sometimes brands reach out. They reach out to us almost every single day, but it's the top of the week, so they reach out, see if they want to work with us, or we reach out to brands and emails or negotiate deals and stuff like that. We set aside Monday to do that so we can plan out our week of videos or the next week or the next month, and we lay out what work we need to do with that brand.
So then later that night we actually went to dinner, and we went to dinner with our pastors. So Josh and I just recently started going to a new church. They wanted to get connected with us more, get to know us more. We left just feeling so happy and full, and it was the best.
If you are plugged in your church, we highly advise, if you can, go to coffee, go to lunch, go to dinner, invite them over to your house, leaders, or if you can't, get in touch with the pastors.
Feel like at home and actually feel like you have a place in the church, and I think that's so important. Like, if you're just going to church, just like going through the motions, it doesn't, I don't know, it's just not the same. Okay guys, so moving on to Tuesday. I woke up on Tuesday morning and I went to Orange Theory, and that was at 8:30, and I usually go at this time, and I will go to Orange Theory pretty frequently throughout the week. I used to go more, but I just recently switched my membership, so I go a little bit less now, just because it makes more sense for like our budget and stuff like that. If you guys don't know what Orange Theory is, it's basically like, people compare it to CrossFit. It's like circuit trainings, rowing, treadmill, and then weights. And that's really huge for me because I never knew like how to lift weights. I'm like really bad at working out. So Orange Theory has given me so much structure, and I actually feel like I could work out by myself now if I went to the gym. But I love Orange Theory. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see I post stories there all the time, and I think it's like the best workout ever.
So also that day we shot a video, so like majority of our hours were filled, so we only did like 2 things outside of YouTube. And the other thing we did, we actually went to go hang out with some friends, and we went bowling. Now these are some friends from church, but they became way more than just friends from church. They are like our people. We love them so much, and we went bowling. Did I win?
Yeah, you did.
Did I win both games?
You won the second. You didn't win the first game.
Yeah.
All I know is on the first game I bowled like 50.
Get you guys a good group of friends. Be around community. That's big coming from us because we love to isolate ourselves.
And just be us two.
And just be us two, or us three now, and not hang out with people and stuff like that. But now that we're doing that, we're being really more intentional with doing that in 2020. It has been the all-around game changer. Okay, so Wednesday morning, I actually woke up again and I left my baby. I'm sorry. Very true.
But I went to lunch, well, breakfast with a friend, and that was at 10 o'clock. And it's at a restaurant called Jones on 3rd. And again, we've said this like 10 times in this video, but she is actually someone that goes to our church, and she reached out to me and was like, hey girl, wanna get coffee or breakfast? It just really meant the world to me because it showed that she cared about my life and just wanted to get to know me, and I thought that was so cool. It was really good. I got avocado toast with an egg, and that's not important, but we had a really great conversation. We found out that we had a lot in common, and we just related and connected a lot.
You never know what that date could do for like you guys' friendship. You never know what connection that could be, you know, for both of you guys. Like, it's very beneficial if you were to do that. So if you've been thinking about doing that and just making that text, sending the text saying, yo, I'm thinking about you. You don't have to go, you know, go out and stuff like that. It'll make all the difference.
After breakfast, then I stopped by Walmart, and I just got a few things. I actually went there to get Lysol wipes and hand sanitizer.
But you walked out with a whole bunch of other stuff.
No, listen. I went there to get Lysol wipes and hand sanitizer, and if any of you guys know what's going on in the world, we can't get Lysol wipes and hand sanitizer. But I did get breakfast food, which we actually needed to have in the house. We always like to keep our fridge stocked with breakfast food because we eat breakfast almost every day at home.
Later that night, we went to a neighborhood group, and a neighborhood group is actually something that is a part of our church. It's a group of people who get together and have community. The particular one we go to is a game night, so we go play games, and then at the end of the night, we have like a moment of worship and just like prayer and just talk and stuff like that. We've been doing that almost every Wednesday if we can, and it's so fun.
It can be also such a vulnerable moment, like we'll literally break down crying in like worship moment or whatever it is, but it's so cool that we can have that balance. Just a safe place to be ourselves and be with friends and feel loved. It's really, really cool and really intimate. Moving on to Thursday. Thursday, I actually had to shoot something for my Instagram, and it is a brand deal, but it's definitely not YouTube related, obviously. So with brand deals, it kind of depends on the brand. Some will be paid, some won't be paid. This particular one wasn't paid, and it's called Loving Tan. And guys, I freaking love Loving Tan. It's like a self-tanner, but I've been using their products forever, and they actually reached out to me and said, hey, do you wanna, you know, work with us? We'll send you like a box of goodies, and you just have to post on your Instagram and your story, and then they'll give you talking points and kind of just describe exactly what type of post you need to do. And it actually takes time. Like, you don't realize how long it takes. It's like a process.
Also on Thursday, Rue went to the vet and got her final vaccinations, and I was like kind of sad about it, but it was fine. It wasn't as bad as we thought it would be.
Yeah, guys,
Rue is a trooper.
Rue likes the vet. Like, every time the doctor comes in, she goes to the door and she wants to go back to the back with them, which is where she goes when she gets her shots.
So after her vaccinations, Rue was fine. They told us that she would be a little like woozy and a little sleepy, but she was the total opposite.
Yeah.
Rue was like on 30,000 as soon as
she's always like that.
Yeah,
though.
Always. But it kind of did hit her later that night, and that was the night we actually got some sleep.
Yeah, she slept all through the night.
She slept the whole entire night. I think that's because of her vaccinations. Praise God. So now that Rue got her last set of vaccinations, I don't know if you guys have noticed, we haven't been outside with Rue, and that is because she can't be outside.
Yeah. So now we can like take her on walks and stuff, and I'm so excited. If it stops raining.
Now she can be a free little puppy.
What about when you let her out in the hall to run?
Yeah, I let her out in the hall. I think I have a video. I let her out in the hall just to like be free or whatever, because I knew like she was vaccinated, so she can be on the floor and stuff now. I let her out and she went for it. She went, but she's such a good puppy and she came right back. Now the week brings us to Friday, the beginning of the weekend. We decided to go take a cycling class on Friday morning. Now this is my first time ever taking a cycling class, but there was a moment, it was 45 minutes straight of being on the bike, but there was a moment where I said, my legs are about to fall off.
Really?
I'm gonna have to leave.
Wait, were you sore? I forgot to ask you.
I wasn't sore.
Okay, I
don't know why.
I was kind of upset.
During though, I could feel the burn. Comment down below if you guys have been to a cycling class and what your experience was, because my experience, it was great. It was a great first experience, but like, I don't know if that's my type of workout.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I think it's a little too stationary.
Yeah, it's too like,
it's just the
all
same
you do,
thing.
yeah.
And ClassPass basically, like, you get credits per month, and then those credits you like buy classes. So I think our cycling class, for example, was like 6 credits, and we got like 35 free.
Alright, this isn't a brand deal for ClassPass, but if you guys know what ClassPass is, that's what it is.
I like ClassPass.
Yeah, sponsor the video, and then we'll talk a little bit more about you.
after our workout class, we stopped by Target and we just had to get a few things, like random things. What did we get? You got lemonade, I got cold brew, we got some stuff to bake. I actually was looking for cleaning supplies, but once again
nothing was there. So then lastly that day, and we actually made a video, and you guys saw us doing this, but we made TikTok. Now you guys have been wanting us to continue our TikTok page, and we've been listening, and we finally caved in and said, let's just do it.
It's fun though.
We're doing it for fun. We made like 3 or 4 TikToks. I think we're gonna make some TikToks later today.
Wanna go make one?
Yeah, we're gonna make one after this.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're shooting.
Yeah, we made some TikToks. You guys can go follow us on TikTok. It's just Josh&Sav.
Now it's Saturday, and Saturday was like a typical Saturday day. Well, I don't know what you guys do on Saturday, but we ran like a million errands.
We did.
I've actually had these things on my to-do list, you guys, for so long, but I keep putting it off. So first we went to the post office. I had to mail something that I sold on Poshmark. And then after that, we went to Costco, which was a mistake, I will say.
It wasn't that bad.
Because we got lucky. The line, though, when we walked in, you guys, was from the check stand, literally to the back of the store, like by the deli.
By the deli.
Josh and I actually got in a fight in Costco.
We didn't get into a fight.
We did, because he was upset because he thought I was just buying stuff just to buy stuff.
Because you were.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my, okay.
So then after that, I was like, babe, okay, just, I'll take you home and I'll go to Ulta by myself. And he was like, no. Actually, he didn't say anything, and then he started going the other way.
I did say we're going to Ulta.
No, you didn't say a word, and I was like, babe, where are you going? And you said, and he was like, we're going to Ulta, and he smiled. I went to Ulta. Josh stayed in the car because he didn't want to go into Ulta.
Then we came home, and what did we do on Saturday? I think that's it.
I had ouchie cramps.
Savannah started her period.
I said ouchie. So I took a nap, and then you took a nap.
I did
took a video of me.
I did. I'll put that in. I took a video of Savannah and Rue. They were napping.
Yeah.
Then we decided to go get carry out. We usually don't get carry out from a restaurant.
Because you're not a carry out guy.
I'm not a carry out guy. I need my food to be fresh. We got takeout, carry out.
I am a carry out girl.
I went to go get us some dinner from a place called Urban Plates. I did not get any footage of that, but
you didn't?
No. Are we gonna ridicule me?
No, I'm just saying, Urban Plates is like cute and fire.
I brought some ice cream home for both of us. It was delicious.
It was delicious. You didn't even eat yours.
I know it was delicious because I've had it before. Cinnamon bun ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. Now that brings us to Sunday, which is the day we're actually shooting this. And it starts off with this morning. We had church at home. I don't know if you guys had to experience this. If your church had service online, but majority of the churches did not meet in their physical location today.
Yeah.
And our church was one of them. There was so many good pastors preaching today that we couldn't choose. We're still gonna watch one later because they're streaming all day. This morning we watched Lentz, which is Hillsong NYC, which is the church that my brother goes to in New York, and the church I used to go to when I lived in New York.
It was so good.
It was so freaking good. If it's still up, you guys please go search it on YouTube. It was Lentz, I think it's called Label, the name of the message. It was amazing. Rue was asleep when it happened though.
Yeah,
it's okay. She definitely needs Jesus.
So then later we had our friends over and we just had like a movie snack situation. I think becoming a wife has made me like to host people.
Okay.
Like I love to get like a little snack plate and do a whole thing.
I think it's that, and also because we have our first place together.
So yeah, we had our friends over. It was really fun. Just hung out, caught up because we hadn't hung out with them in a while. Sundays are usually a lot different for us. We wake up really early. We go serve at our church, and then we're kind of at church all day, and then we usually nap.
That's very
So this was definitely a different Sunday.
All right, you guys. We hope you guys enjoyed that video. Comment down below. Let us know if you like week videos like that.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna leave that in
No,
there.
I was trying to hold it in.
No, it's great.
Please don't hold it in.
No, they need to know that I have to re-say what I say because you burp in the middle of it.
I always have to do that for you. Burps.
I don't hold it.
Your nickname is Burps.
If you guys want more videos like this, comment down below and let us know. Give us some ideas in the comment section. Love you, Sav Squad. We will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys.
We love you guys.
Hey, stay safe and wash your hands for 30 seconds.
We're sending you all of our love and prayers. Goodbye.
And hand sanitizer.
So different, and I love Jesus, and he's my rock and my provider.
Hi, my name's Cynthia, and my favorite color is yellow with a little tiny bit of teal mixed in because I like yellow and teal.
That's funny because mine is yellow with teal and periwinkle.
Oh, well, my actual most favorite color out of all the colors is mustard. I like mustard, so that's why.